It all started on a cold winter night. My name is Ethan, and I live in a small, sleepy town called Crestfield, somewhere in the Midwest. Most nights here are like any other, quiet, with nothing but the sound of crickets breaking the stillness. But that night, something was different. I just finished dinner and was sitting in my cozy little living room, sipping on some hot cocoa and flipping through channels on the TV. My dog, Baxter, was curled up beside me, seemingly as disinterested in the late-night programming as I was. Just another ordinary night, or so it seemed. Around 11:30 p.m., the power went out. The TV screen went black, the lights flickered off, and the room was plunged into darkness. I heard Baxter give a soft, confused whimper. Must be a blackout, I thought, fumbling for a flashlight. Just as I switched it on, I heard it, the sound of a low, distant hum, almost like the purr of an engine, but unlike anything I'd heard before. It seemed to be coming from outside. Curiosity getting the better of me, I threw on a jacket, grabbed my flashlight, and stepped out into the chilly night, Baxter trailing close behind. The sound grew louder as I walked toward the edge of my property, a 5-acre plot of land mostly covered in dense forest. The night sky was unusually clear, stars twinkling like diamonds on a black canvas. But as I peered into the darkness, searching for the source of the sound, I saw it. A soft, glowing light was emanating from the forest. It flickered like a candle but was decidedly more radiant. Feeling a mixture of awe and trepidation, I ventured deeper into the woods, the hum growing louder and the light growing brighter with each step. Baxter seemed reluctant, his tail between his legs, but he followed nonetheless. And then I saw them, 3 towering figures, silhouetted by the otherworldly glow, standing beside what appeared to be a spacecraft. Yes, you heard me right, a spacecraft, a saucer-shaped object that was hovering a few feet off the ground. The beings looked humanoid but were unlike any humans I'd ever seen. They were at least 7 feet tall, with elongated limbs and what looked like scales covering their skin. Their eyes glowed a soft, iridescent blue. As I stood there, paralyzed with a mix of fear and fascination, one of the beings raised an arm and gestured for me to come closer. The audacity! Yet, I felt oddly compelled and took a few cautious steps toward them. "We mean you no harm," one of them spoke, not with its mouth, but directly into my mind, in perfect English. "We have traveled great distances to understand your species. You may call me Zara." I was at a loss for words. Hi Zara," I finally stuttered. "I'm Ethan. What brings you here?" "We are explorers," Zara replied, telepathically. "We seek knowledge and understanding. We have been observing your planet for quite some time. Tonight, we arrived to collect samples from your Earth's flora." "Flora? You came all this way for some plants?" "Your Earth's biodiversity is unlike anything we've seen. The plants here contain properties that could greatly benefit our own planet," Zara explained. Just then, I noticed the other beings were holding what looked like test tubes filled with soil and leaves. "We must go now," Zara said, "our mission is complete, and we must not overstay our welcome." "Wait," I called out. "Will I ever see you again?" Zara paused, its blue eyes glowing even brighter. "The universe is vast, Ethan, but our paths may cross again. Take this as a token of our encounter." One of the beings handed me a small, crystalline object. It was beautiful, emitting a soft glow that seemed to pulse with energy. "Until we meet again," Zara said, and just like that, they boarded their spacecraft. The saucer lifted off the ground silently and shot up into the sky, disappearing within seconds. I stood there, still gripping the crystal, my mind racing with 1,000 thoughts. As I turned to head back home, Baxter let out a joyful bark and ran up to me, as if snapping me back to reality. As I walked back to my house, the power returned, and life in Crestfield resumed as if nothing had happened. But I knew better. I had experienced something extraordinary, something that defied explanation. To this day, I keep that crystalline object on my mantle, a constant reminder of the night my reality was turned upside down, and my view of the universe was forever changed. I can't help but wonder when our paths will cross again and what other incredible secrets the universe holds. But for now, all I can do is wait and watch the stars.